Hello everybody, it's Miriam here at Paper Wheels, and I am filming on the front porch again. It's another beautiful, gorgeous day here. I was just sitting here on my front porch while I was preparing for my video, and I look across the street and there's a bunch of robins sunbathing in the puddle of water in the neighbor's driveway, and it's just really cool to sit here and watch that kind of stuff from the front porch. I just love this time of life. I mean, it's here all the time, but when you aren't going out to a job every single day, you learn to appreciate what's around you, I think. And if you don't, then you're the silly one staying inside all the time. Anyway, so here I am, live from the front porch. You may hear cars go by or motorcycles, and if they do, I'll pause my talking, but it's just so nice out here that I wanted to come out here and bring you along. So for my project for today, I'm going to make what I call side tucks. This is a side tuck made out of a digital. You would, if say this is an open journal laying here, you would glue this down. You could glue it either page, but say I'm going to put it on the right side of my page, I would glue it down. Glue it here and here, so underneath I would have a pocket. I have a pocket here, and then I would have a pocket here. My prototype has not been glued. I am going to show you how to fold this. You could leave it as is if you don't mind these little white triangles, or you can use a piece of washi tape across there for a little different look to it. So it's really up to you either way. I'm going to unfold this. This is just a single-sided digital. If you had double-sided digitals, then hey, perfect. I didn't have any printed and I wanted to use up what I have, so I'm going with the washi tape and either that or inking up these white areas, just depending on what page I'm using for the day or for the at the time. So I'm just going to unfold this so you can see. Simple fold. It's nothing new. Nobody else has, I mean, other people have done this. I couldn't tell you exactly who at this point, but I have simply folded it in half and in half again, and I folded my corners each differently to get this look. So I'm going to start with a new digital here that I have, and we're just going to start folding and see what we can get finished today. Going to kind of treat it like a mask make. I'm going to fold them and then I'll go back in and do some gluing, and if we have time for decorating, I'll do some decorating. If not, I will work a decoration day into my 100-day challenge, and we will decorate all the things that we have made or that I've made with you here online, and then I can just simply decorate that day. All right, so we'll start. I've got a whole pile of digitals here, so I'm just gonna fold a few of these in half so that I'm kind of ready to go. I like to get them over there as close, as straight as I can. And I just like to eyeball it. These are just printed out on regular copy paper. You could use scrapbook paper, but the thicker the paper, sometimes these are hard to fold. So digitals work best, or cut you a piece of thinner scrapbook paper, approximately 8.5 by 11. It could be 9 by 12. It just doesn't matter. It will change the size of your finished product is all it will do. So I'm going to go ahead and fold these all into quarter pieces here. Not all of them, but several of them that I want to use. There's one. I want to use the ones with the flowers and butterflies because I just think they look neat. And I'm guessing this would look really cool. Let's see. Maybe not. Oh well, what the hey, we're going to try it. We're going to try it, and hopefully they don't lose any butterflies in the process. That's going to go down, and that will be up. Or let's fold it this way. There we go. Then we have that butterfly there. And depending on whether your fold's on the right or left as to what side your corner tuck's going to be on. So, really did a bad job of folding that piece. Let me see if I can straighten it a little bit more, because it makes it so much easier if you have it folded right to begin with. If you're a little off, it could be trimmed, I guess. No biggie. So we'll just leave that one like that then. Go ahead and fold it this way. And let's do 2 more here that I have. Let's see. Did we do one? No, we didn't do one of these with all the numbers on them, which I think just look absolutely amazing. But let's try one that's got the lighter tones here. What do I have? These number digitals came from My Porch Prints, and I couldn't tell you where the butterfly digital came from. And I think I might have a few in here of Seven Plazas digitals as well. So. Ready? Don't fall off my table glue. Let's put you back over here so I don't lose you. Sitting on my porch, if that glue fell, it would be off the porch into the yard, and that wouldn't be a good thing. I want to send my helper chasing my glue in through my yard today. Alright. So we got 3 simply folded, and let's do this embossed page. It's not truly embossed, it just looks as if it is. And it's one from My Porch Prints as well. I really, really like their digitals. She has some great digital kits. I prefer just getting background pages. That way I can create my own pieces of ephemera out of the background pages. Okay. So you fold it in half horizontally, and then you fold it in half again until you end up with this folded piece of paper like that. Pretty simple. Okay. We've got 4 done. We can pull another one if I decide to do another. Let's see. Yeah, I'll pull another one if I decide to do another one. We'll start with these 4. Okay, lay those to the side. And then we start our folding. You just want to decide whether you want it this way or this way. Either way, does not matter. I'm going to turn this one this way for something different. And I'm just going to open it back up. Okay. I'm going to open it back up so that I have it in this manner. And in this corner up here, I'm going to fold all the way to the center. Just shy of the fold. You don't want to put it in the fold because it'll make it a little more difficult to maneuver. So you're going to fold that one up. And we're going to go ahead and put some glue on there and glue that down. I'm going to fold and glue all of these one at a time, because if I start folding and massing and gluing, I'll probably mess them up. I'll forget what I'm doing. Hopefully that wasn't too loud when the car went by. I wasn't saying anything important, so you didn't miss much if it drowned me out. Now you could use your glue stick here too. I do have mine, but I'm not going to put a lot of glue on these right now just for the sake of my video, but I'll put enough on there to keep it out of my way. Okay, now I'm going to fold it back up so I can see a little better what I'm doing here. I'm going to take the next piece, corner piece, and I'm going to bring it down and fold it, and I'm going to leave the same amount at the top and bottom. So I'm just doing another corner fold here, and I'm going to leave about the same amount. see, try to fold that as so that it looks like I have a little square there. This part right here being a square, okay? Then this is going to go in like this, okay? And for the sake of keeping with my gluing here, add some glue to this. White glue doesn't want to flow today. There it goes. Come on. It's like you got coaxed it out of the bottle, huh? Okay. If you don't want to play, we'll make you play. Ah, don't glue to the other pieces of paper. That's not a smart thing to do. Alright. Make sure I didn't end up gluing anything together here. No, I think I got it quick enough. Nope. Yeah. It's fine. So, then I'm going to take this piece. I'm unfolding it just enough to get that piece folded down. And I'm going to press it down good. And I didn't bring along my bone folder, but that's alright. These are just pressing down since they're digital on copy paper. They just press down real easy. So then we have this so far. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put glue along here. And glue these two together. You could create 4 pockets with this, but out of ease of gluing and putting into my journal, I'm not going to do that today. So I'm just gonna put glue down here enough to hold this corner down, because it's gonna end up getting folded toward the back eventually. So I just wanna stick those together there. And that doesn't exactly match up, but it'll still turn out just fine. And then wait till that dries, obviously, but I don't like to wait for anything to dry, especially when I'm doing a video. So now I'm going to come back in and just simply eyeballing it again. I'm going to fold this in as straightly as I can. I checked the fronts, make sure I got the right amount there. Yeah. So then that's what we have, and that's the final look for it. And then all I need to do now is put some glue along the bottom. Check the time here. We're at 12. Oh, we got plenty of time. Thank you. And we'll put some glue along the bottom here to close up that pocket. And just a little bit will do it. And then this is ready for a journal. I've got a pocket here, a pocket here, and then a pocket when I glue it down. So I'm going to just get them all to this point, and then we can come back and do a little inking and maybe decorating at that point. So we're just going, let's do this one this way. And open it up and fold this corner over as far as I can without getting in my fold. There we go. Again, I'm going to just glue this down a bit. Enough glue on it to hold it over. So what's everybody up to today? I have a new subscriber, though I'm sorry, my memory for names is just kaput if I don't write it down. So I apologize, I cannot remember your name. However, I welcome you. And if there's anybody out there that's new to my channel, please subscribe. I like to show easy, shortcut ways to create things for your journals. If I can tackle it, I know you can too. Hang on, I got some blow away papers here. There we go. We'll put that little thing over there and that'll hold them. Alright, so I'm just folding that piece down. Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to push that off my table, so let me Yeah, slide it under the edge of my mouth there. All right, so now I've got that piece. We'll fold it back up. And while I do the second piece, I'm gonna leave it unfolded this time. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. See how much of a triangle I have there. Depending on how big of a fold you make as to how much of a white triangle you're gonna have. So I'm gonna fold this one down enough this time that I don't have to worry too much about it. And you can ink or use washi tape, or if you use double-sided paper, that would fix it as well. You could also come back in and glue a couple little pieces there if you wanted to. I don't want to go to all that trouble. I'm all about the quicker and easier methods these days. Let's glue down here. See if I can get the glue to flow a little bit, and it is, so yay. Must be a good glue day. Yeah, we had rain in the forecast, and it's a bit cloudy. We might get rain later this evening, but I don't see anything happening for a while unless it moves in pretty quick, which it's known to do in the summertime. Or spring, I guess, is actually what it is. Alright. Now we're going to glue these two. And then we're going to fold them back. And I just go in as far as my glue bottle lets me when I glue these together, because once they're folded back, it's not going to matter anyway. I don't think these will fall apart in your journal by any means. You could use the washi tape trim on them too if you wanted to help hold them together rather than glue. You put washi tape trim down across here and that would do her. And when you put your tape across here, that will hold that piece down. Okay, so we're going to eyeball this and get it about right there. And then I like to crease the paper and then turn it over because you can better see whether or not you're folding it. This diagonal line is going to be straight or not. So you want to kind of make that look like half a square, triangle. A triangle shape, but it's about half a square. Here we go. Can you hear my birds singing? Yep. I think the mama just flew into her nest. We have a bird's nest of cackle birds. At least that's what I think they're called. Okay. Got that part done, and we're going to glue along the bottom. We'll do the butterfly one next to see how it's going to turn out. And we might have a little time to decorate one when we're all done here. Okay, I'm just gluing across the bottom. I like to leave the sides on these open. Allows you for more room to tuck things into them. So now we have these two that we can decorate. Lay it out off of my mat. And we'll do the butterfly one here. To do this anyway, you could have the flowers up, or you could flip it over and have the butterfly on there and just not fold this paper down as much. Or we're going to fold the butterfly out no matter how we do it, I think. And maybe not if we do it this way. Let's try it. I'm just going to fold it back the other way. And we'll try aiming him this way and see if we can do that. No matter how I do it, I'm going to lose my butterfly. Well, okay, fine. We will put a new butterfly on it. Let's use the flowers for the background here. Alright, so I'm going to open this back up. And fold this piece over where I want it and glue it. I got me a glass mat, which I absolutely love, from Amazon. It was less than 20 bucks. It really wasn't expensive, but It's amazing when you go to clean up, when you're done with your glue and stuff, you just wipe it right off. Pretty cool. One more time trying to get the glue to come out of the bottle. And speaking, I think I started to say glue gun there. You wouldn't want to use a glue gun to glue these down. Just tacky glue or a little bit of glue stick, whatever you happen to have handy works. And you could use Fabri-Tac if you wanted to, but it's really not necessary at this point. Just to glue your paper, whatever you normally use to glue paper to paper is what I would use. Alright, fold that in half, fold this in half, so now we have this. And we're just simply going to bring this piece back so we can see it. And we might get a little bit of butterfly peeking out there behind everything. Surprise, surprise, we might just end up with a little bit. Okay. Try to folding as straight as I possibly can. So we want this line to be straight across there and that one to be straight. Put some glue on and tuck it in. Okay. Had someone checking my time for me here. Trying to keep this video down to a good 30-minute video today, because there's really not a lot to this. I could stay on here forever decorating, but everybody decorates differently, I think. So how I decorate is not necessarily how you would choose to decorate. So I don't always decorate things when I make them either. I'll wait till I put them into my journal. So I did turn that over, but I really didn't need to. I just want to put some glue in here. Fold these two pieces together when I fold them back. That's why I say if you have the thinner papers or digital papers to use, I highly recommend just a regular copy paper, or you could probably do it with a 24-pound paper. The thicker paper you use, the harder it will be to get your folds to fold down and be out of the way easily. These just fold right out of the way. Okay, I'm not worried about this being off there. We'll come back and ink it or straighten it if we need to. So we're going to fold this back, but I like to see where. Do we want to go ahead and give that butterfly its opportunity? It's a little bigger than I normally would, but that way I won't lose my, end up with a butterfly in there after all, peeking out of my pocket. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm just going to glue this little corner back here, and we got one more to fold. And we'll do a wee bit of decorating on one of these. I call it a crafty day. So is anybody participating in any fun collaborations this month? I'm still doing the 100-day project, and I believe I'm on day 63, maybe 62, 63. So I have a little over a month to go here yet. And during this process, I'm trying to get a video up every day. I might record it. Unfortunately, some days I don't get the time to post them, so they end up getting 2 posted in one day, but they are all going to be there. I do, let's see, we've done 2 one way, and we'll do this one this way. All right. So I'm going to glue down this corner after I fold it. It's just so much easier for me to open it back up when I do this. See what I'm doing and get it fairly straight. And if you want to measure it to make it straight somehow, help yourself. because I really don't like to measure. I'll use the grid on my mat, or I just eyeball it, which is probably why a lot of my stuff looks crooked now and then, but hey, it's what you get from the paper wheel scrap craft room. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. Have some fun, exciting giveaways coming up. If we get to 500 subscribers, I have a giveaway coming, and again, we'll do another one at 1,000. We'll do a big celebration when we get to 1,000. Yeah, that should be good. Just like to make sure that edge is nice and crisp edge. And all your edges are going to have a double fold the way this is done, so you'll be well protected. You won't have to worry about them coming apart or anything. So let's see if we can try to use the lines on the paper there to straighten that up. And that line just matches. Didn't plan it that way, but it happened, didn't it? I like when you don't plan things and they come out right. Like my butterfly peeking out that I thought I would lose on that last piece. Anybody have exciting plans for Mother's Day? I'm gonna go spend a day with my son and his family, which is always fun. My granddaughter's done, and she is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if I told you this or not, but she's running track this year, and it's her first year. And she got done running her track at her track meet, and on the way home, her mom told her, or I don't know if she's told her at the start your conversation all over, Miriam. At the track meet, I don't know if she told her there on the way home, but anyway, she said, "Boy, Addie, you were running really fast out there." And she said, "Yeah, I know. I left my butt cheeks in lane 8. So she is just, you never know what's going to come out of that kid's mouth. She just is hilarious. When she was younger, they had a lot of bees around their porch, so they got my son for Father's Day a racket that is a bug killer from Amazon. So she would tell everybody that Russ was getting the bees, and he was going to, instead of saying like a bat out of Hades, she said he's knocking them like a bat out of Hades. So she even laughs at herself now about saying that one. You just never know what's going to come out of a kid's mouth. That's the fun about being around kids. They just talk, don't they? A neighbor's going down the street. He probably is thinking, is that woman really talking to someone, or is she talking to herself? That's all right. Make people wonder, right? All right, the last fold here. I glued that one. I'm not sure I glued them all down the bottom, but I'll check them as I go to. Let's see where about we want you. About right there. About where I had you. All right. Again, you wouldn't have to glue these closed, but I like that extra edge there. That's why I do it. And it already has 3 pockets, so we don't need a 4th pocket in this, I don't think. Alrighty. Now I'll go back and see if I missed any glue spots on these others. And then we'll decorate one here quickly before we get to around 30 minutes. We go over a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, I think I just need to go across the bottom here. I forgot that. That nice line of glue. Never in a million years, usually. I'm just using a white PVA glue today. Use any kind of tacky glue you'd like. See if I can straighten that up there a bit where I folded crooked. Okay. Do you want to cooperate or don't you? There we go. Yeah, straighten it up a bit. That's all it needed. Just a little straightening. Alright, so there's that. And you are all glued. Oops. I got a piece trying to peek up here on the corner. Let's glue it back down. There we go. Do we glue these both on the bottom? I think so. Can't remember. I just did it. You'd think I could remember that far back. Oh, a leaf coming out of nowhere. No, I did not glue this down. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to get at the 30-minute mark here. So what I'm going to do is show you how we can finish these off. And since I did not have time to decorate, I will let you do your own decorating. We've got them all glued and ready to go. So we'll get my washi tape here and pick out some washi tape that will go with these. And just lay down my washi tape on there and these will be done except for decorating. Alright, let's see what I have here in my little washi tape. Okay, I want one wide enough to cover the whole thing there. So, I think, will this work? Yeah, that would work. Or this one. Let's use this one because it has a little bit of pink on it. Here. And all I'm going to do, I'm not going to put all the washi tape on today, but I'm going to show you. All you need to do is simply lay it like that and put your washi tape down across your fold. It would have been better if I'd have done this before gluing down, but I don't think it matters. And I'm just going to put that right straight across there. And I'm going to fold it over the edge. Make sure I got it down good. Without any wrinkles, or very many wrinkles anyway. Just going to put this down. I'll cover up the white parts. Let's cut this so it's not so long and then I can manage it. Now, you are gluing these down, so you could simply fold your washi tape over and not mess with it anymore. You wouldn't even have to worry about it. This piece up here should just fold over as well. If not, you can trim it there. And cut that little piece off here. Okay. So there you have it. Your side tuck pockets with a corner fold. Like I said, I'll come back and decorate these on a different day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you've not done so. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.